In this video, I'll be showing you how to build an exact replica of my garage. I'll be doing my house in a separate video just because this one's just going to be a little bit long to make. So to start off with, at the front, it's going to be 43 studs wide. It is 12 studs tall. It is also 12 over here, so it's 12 studs throughout the entire building. And this is where I built the garage door. I do have a tutorial for this. I'll link it in the description. And you can extend it for as long as you want. I made mine all the way to the end of my base, and I built a separate section. It's the exact same, except it's a little bit wider. You can make it as wide as you want to fit whatever refinery you'd like to make. I also have tutorials for this refinery and that ore sorting system up there. So for the curb part on the roof, I used 2x4 ramps. I placed them like this. This and this. So there's 2 ramps here and 1 ramp facing upwards like that. And on the top it's just flat. So that's basically it for the roof. And on the inside I used a 4x4 to smoothen this part out. I used a 2x4 here to smoothen this part out. And then I used a 1x4 at the top to make it flush with the ceiling. And on the insides you can add the 1x2 just here to make it also flush with the wall. Now the lights on the roof are directly next to that 1x4 ramp, and it's 2 studs away from that wall. Each light is 20 studs away from each other. Now I did build an additional floor. I'll also show that. So it's the exact same here as well. I use the 1x2. Put it here. The 4x4. Put it here. The 2x4. Put it here, and the 1x4. Which is here. It's also the same on the other side. So I'll just give a recap. Here we have 2x4, another 2x4, another 2x4. This is all flat across here. Then I use the 1x2, 4x4, 2x4, and a 1x4. Now in the inside of this building, I have all my valuable stuff. Got my red ATV. Got all my spare building materials I haven't used. I've got 2 meteorites left, meteorite totems. All the stuff from the Halloween event. Some random technology stuff. Pre-release and a haunted pickaxe. Here I have my little recording room. I built my PC. And a little setup and a green screen behind me. This room's not finished yet, but I like the way it's looking. So you can have whatever you want in these rooms. You're not really limited to much. You can do literally whatever because it's such a big space, a big area. You can customize the insides like I've done here. So I've actually put a wall in between this room and the other. So all you need to do for this is, I haven't finished this part, but you just need to continue with the regular ramps and just fill in the gaps with the by ones, so the 1 stud ramps, and just put a wall. Then on the other side you continue with the ramps. I haven't done that yet. But when you're building the roof, when you're building walls, when you're doing anything, the easiest thing to do is place all your blueprints on the floor. And what you can do is you can actually put your materials in there, then move it to where you want it to be. So it makes it much easier than trying to drag all of your stuff up here, trying to fill in the blueprints all the way up on the roof. I'll also make a tutorial on this lift because I think it's a really good system. So you can change it from the bottom and the top without having to go up and down. You can add windows on the side to make it look a bit less boxy, a little nicer. I don't really like the look of the side. I want to put like a little cover here, but I don't know how to make it without making it look ugly. And I made another addition to the side here. Put another one of my logos outside. So at the end of your walls, like, you can make a slab of a barn and connect another barn to it. But for the bottom level, I didn't do anything. But for the top, since I didn't extend it all the way over to the front area, I stopped it here. And to make it look a little nicer, I used a different type of wood to change the coloration. Oh yeah, also, it is 32 studs away from the edge of the border to where the first garage door is. And from where the garage door is, the sensor is 10 studs away from it. It's also the same on the inside. Now for the corners, there isn't much you can do because they haven't added the blueprints for it yet. So all I've done, you can only really do it for that top section here, where the 1x4 is. Because as of now, all of the corner blueprints are only by one stud door, which sucks because you can't fill in these gaps, which look really ugly.